As we go through the next pitch, the changeup, one of the things that I want to talk about is a few things that you need to make sure that are the same. With the changeup, one of the easiest ways for hitters to pick it up is if you do something different, okay? One of the easiest ways for hitters to pick it up is your grip, okay? Most girls will start with the ball on their hip this way looking at their catcher, okay? And as they bring the ball up to the glove, they change their grip. They'll show a circle this way, they'll show it deeper in their hand, they'll show a finger knuckle down, whatever. Don't show that until after that ball gets in your glove, okay? We would like you to not be able to have a different grip that when you pull your hand out of your glove is really, really noticeable, okay? If you pull your hand out of your glove and you've got a finger knuckle down, hitters are gonna notice that eventually. If you've got a C this way, that's really noticeable or visible to your catcher or to your hitter, okay, the hitters are going to notice that, okay? If it's really cupped in your hand, hitters are going to notice that. So you want to try to have your changeup look the same, okay, in your hand as it is with all of your other pitches. The next thing, as a third base coach looking from this side, you don't want to show your third base coach what your grip is. So you'd like to take the rings on your glove here and cover the back of your hand. A lot of girls will bring it to the side this way to hide the ball from the hitter and the coach on the side. Because that coach is going to relay to the hitter what kind of grip you have, and if the hitter knows a changeup's coming, they're going to be a lot better hitter. So as you come together, the 1, 2, make sure those rings cover your hand. So the hitters and coaches don't see what kind of grip you have. The next thing that we talk about with our pitchers is make sure your arm swing and your stride are the exact same with the changeup as what they are with every other pitch, okay? One of the things that you'll see with different pitchers is they'll be here with all of their pitches and then their changeup, their arm swing stops here, or vice versa. If your arm swing behind is vastly different with your changeup, okay, than it is with all of your other pitchers, they're gonna notice that eventually and they're gonna pick that up. Your stride, a lot of pitchers will short stride that changeup and be really short with their stride, okay? And hitters are gonna notice that, okay? I need my stride and my stride out to the hitter to be violent and aggressive, just like it is with all of my other pitches. Because if that shortens up, okay, or the stride is really close to the ground, hitters are gonna notice that, okay? Timing. With the changeup, make sure the timing of your pitches, okay? How much time you hold it in your glove, okay? And if you rush to the plate, if you're a lot faster with the changeup or a lot slower with the changeup, hitters are gonna notice that. So make sure your timing of the amount of time that you hold the ball in your glove, how much time you rock back and forth with the changeup is the exact same for all of your other pitches. The speed difference with a changeup. We tell our pitchers that when we clock them, we'd like to have at least 10 miles an hour, no more than 15 miles an hour difference in speed with a changeup versus their hardest pitch. So if you're throwing your fastball or your rise ball or your curveball, your fastest pitch at 65, you want to have that between 50 and 55 with the changeup. If it's less than 10 miles an hour, all you're doing is speeding the bat up on a bad hitter. Okay, and if it's more than 15 miles an hour, hitters have a chance to reload and get back onto the timing of that pitch. Okay, so 10 to 15 miles an hour difference on a changeup versus your hardest pitch. The next thing that we ask our pitchers to do with the changeup is to be able to throw it to both sides of the plate. Most pitchers will get to the point where they only want to throw a changeup out. Changeup out every time. Well, a hitter's already on their front foot and it's easy for them to flick the bat at the ball that way. If we can throw a changeup into a hitter, okay, and they're already out on their front foot, but it's gonna jam them inside, it freezes them a lot easier, okay? So be able to throw that changeup to both sides of the plate, okay, equally as well. Be able to throw it inside to a right-handed hitter, be able to throw it inside to a left-handed hitter, because that'll get those called strikes on a changeup. And be able to throw it for a strike. Be able to throw it in all counts. We call it pitching backwards. To be able to throw pitchers' pitches in hitters' counts. As a hitter, if you're in a 2-0 count, you're looking for one pitch in one spot. But if I'm a pitcher and I can throw a changeup for a strike in a hitter's count, okay, then I've got the hitter guessing. Okay, so we call that pitch backwards. Be able to throw pitchers' pitches, off-speed pitches, or something else, you know, off-speed in a hitter's count. 2-0 count or 3-1 count where they're sitting on something hard and we throw a changeup, or be able to throw it in a full count. Okay? If you're able to throw that changeup for a strike on both sides of the plate in all counts, you can be really, really effective.